All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead once again and take a look at the JASMY price set. I made a video yesterday and I was saying that, look, in the next 48 hours or so, we can be expecting JASMY to go ahead and put in those numbers. We are talking about like a plus 20%, a plus 25%, 30%, 40% in a day. And I'm still on that side saying that, look, the things that we have wanted to see in the past of maybe the RSI indicators, the EMA bonds, whatever the case may be, we all have all those things. So let's check in and see how the prices actually developed, because we had somewhat of a little bit of a pullback. I know some people were panicking, but really, to be honest with you, in market conditions like these ones, it's too good, right? Obviously, all the indicators in the world could line up to tell you that this is a buy, and then the total opposite happens here. But I want to make sure that I tell you exactly what my thoughts are, whether I end up being right or wrong. At the end of the day, if I'm wrong, the market will punish me bigly. If I'm right, I also get rewarded, right? So it is what it is right there. Let's get into the chart. But before we start, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm in understanding that, yes, this video may be short and straight to the point, but the community still needs it, right? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Now, in terms of the volume traded, we don't have much yet. I mean, much increase, I'm saying, because we're trading about $90 million at this point. JASMY sometimes goes 200 million, 300 million if it's really, really hot. I mean, those days are coming, and they're going to be coming very soon. Now, some people may already be running out of patience because they're seeing other altcoins doing, for example, here, people is doing 52% in a day, 30% for other, I mean, Ponky is doing what, 38% in a day. That's really, really crazy. But I think JASMY has shown in the past that even with the recent pumps that we have been having, the recent one in November, the other one also here back in May 2024, June I would say, and obviously the one here around February 2024, they came as a surprise because people were kind of fading on JASMY. But this time around, it actually looks very, very good in my opinion, and is eventually going to be catching up to the rest of the market. I'm actually looking to get into another long position. I was talking to Patreon members about that yesterday, but the conditions haven't been quite met yet. I will be, making an official announcement once we have the whole thing sorted. I already have another long position, which is up like we can say 4.5x basically. In the last 3 weeks, we were also dollar cost averaging throughout the whole time. So more likely than not, once we have the conditions that we need satisfied here, I'm going to be opening a separate one, because I don't want this amount that I'm going to be putting in to affect the other trade that is already way up. So that's why I'm planning to enter with a different one altogether. But there is one big telling indicator that's very simple, but it's just a matter of interpreting it in a way that probably not a lot of people are talking about. If you look closely, when JASMY has gone vertical or parabolic, let's say, it has had this phenomenon closes where it closes the daily RSI above 70, and that in the past has turned out to be the fuel for this ones that we are talking about here. I mean, we can go back and say the same thing right here as well, that of course in the coming days, once you were having a daily candle RSI close above 70, you had that massive push towards the upside once again. So we're looking for something like this here for JASMY. We're also saying, okay, what were the conditions? Then when we're saying that it was that RSI closing above 70 and almost vertical price action here for JASMY. So yeah, we're waiting patiently. I mean, I can also say the same thing here. I mean, from the very bottom of the JASMY price as well. So we've got enough data points, at least for me, to indicate that something big here is just about to happen. It's gonna take a minute. I would say thou shalt not fade here on JASMY, personally speaking, right? So I'm sounding way much confident, but you know how markets work, right? As I said a little bit earlier on, all the indicators in the world could line up to tell you that, okay, look, this chart is a buy or a sell, and the total opposite happens. And the results are just going to be shown in your portfolio, whether you're making money or you are not making money. It is what it is. As Trump says, no crying in the casino. He actually didn't say that, by the way, but it is what it is right here with the JASMY price. So that's one big indicator that I'm looking at. It's a very simple one. I don't think a lot of people would want to rely on it, but I'm doing it, and it's something that has never gone wrong. I mean, it's more like the 50 daily moving average that we talk about a lot, which for the last few times I didn't want to talk about because a lot of people were bored with that. But you see how effective it gets, right? Once you're above it, you're pushing towards the upside. Above it, you're pushing. Now we are above it, and our trade is up 4.5x. So that is, the very simple things can also turn out to be big at times. So that's what we have with the JASMY price. I don't want to run my mouth too much. Once again, before I go, let me show you this amazing offer that our partners over there will be the exchange doing. They have got this event in which if you happen to deposit money into your futures account, let's say $500, $100, I mean, whatever the case may be, you're going to be receiving 50% of that in trading bonuses. So you can also trade those bonuses and you can make money off that. So as I say time and again, it's a gift that keeps giving. Go ahead and take a look at the rules. They are very much explained. The link is also somewhere there in the description. And that is not the only thing that they are doing. They also have got this event in which if you go register with them, you enter this draw and you can win a Rolex and an iPhone 16 Pro Max. The event is going to be lasting like 16 days from now. The condition for this one here, I think you have to trade as little as $5, and I mean, it's good. The link is also somewhere there in the description. And finally, if you are looking for a trading group, you can feel free to come and join ours. We only have got one slot left, so yeah. If you are serious about it, go ahead, come join, and maybe we'll be able to take our next JASMY trades together, just like we were doing with this one. Let me just say that in Patreon, it will tell you that it's $100 per month. That actually is not the case. It's going to be $100 per year. So it's one-time subscription, and you're good to go for the rest of the year. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family. I'll see you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.